Okay, what we got here, we've got Lights Out Snaring's A1 trigger and spring combo. So you can see on the right side that you get your stainless spring and your trigger. We've got the assembled unit and then one that's set. So what I want to show you today is just the assembly of these. It's it's an easy little process. Tried to keep it simple and easy for guys to do. So when you get your kit, what you'll have there is your A1 stamped on all of the triggers. Okay, so you know you're getting Lights Out Snaring's triggers. So this little system that we got here, this is it's a patent pending unit right now. So, and all the parts are made here in Canada. So that's our trigger. We've got our spring here. It's a stainless steel spring. Okay, got a nice wide gap on it. They put out 35 to 40 pounds pressure. So what we have here is our eyelets. Our eyelets are opened up. You can see that this one here has got a wider gap on that, and that's the side that we're going to put the trigger on. This side here has just a slight little gap there, and I would suggest just closing them up. Just give it a little tap with the hammer, and I'll show you here in a second what I mean by that. Just to close them up. I have seen in the past where the springs put enough pressure on there that the spring or the cable will actually, if the end of the cable is here, it'll actually slip out of there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you how to do the assembly. So what I do is I take my, you can see the trigger, so the tip is down, okay, and we've got the wide gap of our spring here. We just loop it around like that. So at this point, your trigger tip is pointing straight up, which is the way you want it. So what I've been doing is I've been either setting this arm on an anvil and tapping down on this with a hammer, or pinching this with my bench swagger. So today I'm just going to run my hammer on here. So just show you just a quick, easy little process. You don't want to drift it so much that it flattens out. All you're doing is just closing that up, and they close up easy. Okay, so here you can see we got them closed up. So there's a little gap there, but nothing serious. Okay, you just want to double check that on all the springs. Doesn't matter whose spring they are. It can be a problem. Okay, so that's an assembled unit. I'll set that aside for now. So I'm going to show you one that the trigger is set. So the whole idea about this is just so there's only one way of setting your triggers. You know, there's some out there, you know, they set across the top and catch, and you tip it this way, put it this way. This is just done. It's so easy to set, simple and easy to do. You can actually, if you have to, you can actually just set it with one hand. The way that they set, they're pretty easy with the use of the setting pliers. These triggers also, they're designed to trip at 26.5 pounds. So right in that ballpark is how is where they're tripping at. You got your good quality stainless steel spring. So here I'm just going to show you how this sets. Okay, it's just that easy to do. So they just take your pliers, squeeze them up. Okay, I'll just show you here. One hand, how you set them. Okay, there it is. It's done. Set. One hand. Okay, it's very easy. You can't, there's no other way of setting them. Okay, that's the position. So, and that's Lights Out Snaring's A1 trigger and spring combo assembly. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of us on our website, lightsoutsnaring.ca.